set up. I'm going to start down here. I'm going to have bands coming across. But yeah, kind of want the dark. I want the darker edge on the bottom. So I'm just going to start on the bottom. Just want to kind of just mark it out roughly. Don't have to be exact this. There. Alright. So in the sky. I like to work on the bottom first and then kind of go to the top. This is probably what I'll need too. This will be a mortar and pestle with crushed up charcoal. Get that on your smudge stick and start doing this. Evaporated water. What do they call it? Some sort of friggin' terminology to all this that I'm not aware of. I've heard it before, but I can't pick it off the top of my head. Accumulatus australis or some kind of stuff like that. Is that a thing? So there's 3 of these kind of bands here. Just going to draw them in a little bit like that. A bit like that and a bit like that. Oh, hang on. That one goes up there. There we go. Now the further you go down here, the further it gets pushed back into the scene. It's almost on the horizon line. So that's quite a distance back, isn't it? This is kind of going to give it its ambience, I guess, or its... Yeah, I don't know, it's going to give it a cool atmosphere, if you will. How I like to do them. I like to do darker on the bottom, a bit lighter on top. Just imagine that the sky itself though is blue. So it's actually going to be, even though I'm not going to draw it here, it's going to be like a shade of, like a lighter shade of that colour. Queen Goddess asked me how long have I been drawing for. Oh, yeah, pretty much all my life. Go to my website, it's linked in my profile, it'll tell you a lot about me and my condition. Yeah. Kind of sick of plugging myself. So yeah, just go to my website if you want to learn more about me. I got this one here. TikTok's got a good habit of just giving me like 6 or 8 viewers and then shut me down to 2. I don't know why they do that. Don't understand why they can't just promote me a little bit better. Instead of the 22-year-old blonde going, ha ha ha, look at me. Mindless, talentless stuff. Attracting mindless, talentless people. Ah, yeah. Seems to be the way of the world. But crew here want to figure out how to draw stuff, then they can learn something. Like it's actually fulfilling. Feel a sense of accomplishment, you know, all that type of stuff. Instead of just, you know, getting your T and A out and just going, ha ha ha, look at me. Yeah, attention seeking. Give me all your likes. Give me all your hugs and kisses too. So yeah. TikTok. Need to start supporting skilled artists. Start getting the stuff out there. Oh, how long have I been drawing the drawing? I think by now it's been about 60, maybe 70 hours. Yeah. Queen Goddess. So yeah, someone asked me, was trying to give me, like, trying to get a price out of me yesterday. How much would I sell it for, you know? I said, okay. What's your rate of pay? I don't know, call it 50 bucks an hour, I don't know, 100 bucks an hour. Most tradies get 100 bucks these days. And I'm a tradie, so 100 bucks an hour times by 60 so far. Probably blow out to 70 or 80. So we're looking at 7-8 grand. There we go. But most people want to take off a 0, then take off another 0, and then go, oh, you know, will you take that for it? This is Sarah. That's me altar. She's riding her pig, Portelius. That's a doll. So you just got to work it in, work all that shading in. Now down there, on the top of it, going into his mouth, kind of. Don't have to be too detailed either. Because imagine that's in the background, it's a little bit blurry. Yep. There's me flying saucer. See that? That's my flying saucer there. Alright. Third one coming, cranking across here. So look out for the snot rockets. Don't blur out your snot rockets with cloud. Alright, I got that. That. Thanks, Mary. Shazza. We got a Shazza on deck. Where's she from? One guess where she's from. Australia, mate. Australia, mate. Yeah, man. Shazza. Hey, Shazza. Yeah. Have I got my accent down? Australia, mate. I'm from Australia, so I can put on an Aussie accent. Like, yay. Alright, so I've done that part. I just want to you kind of have to do this like everything. You kind of have to do it 2 or 3 times. Alright, so now just darken this up a bit. Just darken up the bottom part a bit. Here we go. Get your pencil out. Rio. Hear that? They're my keys. They're going to hit the floor soon. Rio. I think cats are bad, pushing things off benches and shelves. They're there, they're nearly there. Wait for it. We'll do a big screech too. There it is. That was shiny things. Okay. Where's my smudge stick? There it is. Look at that. Kind of made it pop, didn't it? Just that little bit of line work made it pop. So don't be afraid to do it 2 or 3 times. You know, you probably see the difference from the top to the bottom, can't you? Especially that part there. Kind of mix it up a bit. Don't just do those ones. See how they kind of just all the same thing? Over here I'm going to do a little bit different. Not got much, but you know, gotta break it up. Thanks, Shazza. Rio's on the counter. What's his bloody... Rio! Where are you? Just joined. Oh, thanks, Kat. Be a follower, like, subscribe, do all those things. You can go to my website and buy a t-shirt of this now. My website's linked in my profile. Do that. Be a fan. Be a trendsetter, you know. It's what the fans want. It's not what I want, it's what the fans want. It's Rio again. Another thing just fell off the shelf, off my kitchen bench. Thanks, Victoria. Follow and like and subscribe and do all those things. Be a fan or a cheerleader, either either, whatever. Okay, so down in here we've done those ones. This is the 3rd band. Oh man. Sometimes you get like a real scratchy edge on it. Sometimes you get a real scratchy edge on the pencil edge. It's really weird. And it won't let you draw properly. So you've got to try and imagine now. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. So imagine that's the underneath side there, but the underneath side is going to kind of, and that's the side of a cloud there. Kind of, I don't know if you can imagine that, but then it's going to kind of come up here, and the underneath side is going to get bigger, and the side's going to get smaller because it's coming towards you. And when you look up, you can see the underneath side of it a lot better. The heck is that noise? That's my pet bird. Kieran. Sorry, my bird likes to push things off the bench like cats. Thanks for the roses, Dot. Yeah, I guess, Victoria, just answering your question, getting your imagination flowing. My suggestion is just let it come to you. If you force it, then it kind of putting a block there, I reckon. So yeah, I've got a pet bird in the background. Rio, do you want to come over here? Now he's playing with something on the floor. He likes to play with something. Hang on, I'll be back in a little bit. Rio! Oh. There's Rio. Don't bite me. He's got his feathers up. He's a bit puffed up. See? This means it's witching hour. Hello. Alright. You want to go on my lap? There we go. There we go. Now it's nice and quiet. Little Rio man. Although he's going to take off. He's down by my feet. Or he's going to cruise off to the kitchen again. Or he's just going to sit there and bite my toes. That's his other favourite hobby, biting my toes. Yeah. And it friggin' hurts. That little beak. Friggin' hell. I think getting an ear piercing is less painful, I reckon. What have we got here? Viewers. So yeah, this is kind of where you gotta get your perspectives in place. Alright, I'm just gonna tilt that. I've got two cameras rolling through here. So perspectives, kind of. See, I was doing the bottom of it. And the bottom's going to get bigger, and the side, kind of, is going to get a little bit shorter. You have that disorder. Wow. I've never met anyone else with my disorder. I've got trophy child syndrome too. Trophy child syndrome, DID, complex PTSD, anxiety, depression. Yay! Yay for me. Not. Alright, so I'm just trying to get this cranking. That the treatment. Just blend her in. Look like ominous storm clouds coming through, don't they? Getting swept in. Must be flying saucer, no pun intended. Oh yeah. You got PTSD too. I got complex PTSD. It really muddles you up, the complex part of it. Yeah. Oh, we're starting to get this, aren't we? It's starting to look like some sort of cloud formation. How's that looking? I'll do this part. Not So again, there's that underneath side. Don't go over your snot rockets, alright? Gotta leave your snot rockets in. It's good that Rio's down by my feet now. He's actually shut up. He was getting bored by himself over there, pushing keys and whatever else off the bench. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, get on my website, learn more if you want. My website's linked in my profile. So do that. Alright, so I'm just giving this a good, decent blending, I guess. Just want to get it in there. Come on, let's do this. It's like that first kind of layer that I did. I'm going to give it just a bit of life, a bit of texture, a bit of volume, you know. Get it in there, don't be shy type of thing. When you can kind of, oh, hang on, that goes way around here. Alright. Down here we can start doing, you know. That's a really blunt pencil. I forgot to sharpen my pencils today. Because I've got to go outside. I've got a linisher or like a big belt sander. Because these don't go through a normal pencil sharpener too well. These don't go through the pencil sharpener too well, the old charcoal. It kind of just splinters and cracks. So you've got to kind of sand it off. Lucky I've got that machine in the shed because I make my guitars and stuff with that machine as well. So Karen wants to know more about how I started art as a young... Oh man, I can't even read that. It means I'm starting to balls trip. Can you tell us more about how you started art as young mate? I don't get that. As young? What do you mean? Oh man, I'm going to do a big crossover there. Oh, I have to move this again. I have to move one of my cameras because, yeah, it's a real close up. Alright, so I'll do that, like that big crossover like that. Yeah. Kind of gives it a bit more, how's your nana? Like that. Where's the mark? There it is. So, a bit more of this. Just blending in some stuff here. Ozzy asked me, did I go to art school? No, I didn't go to art school. I taught myself. I did go to, I'm a signwriter by trade, so that's the only schooling I had as like any kind of art. When I started liking art, God, ever since I can remember. I remember I used to draw like purple aliens and stuff. That's that pencil again. It's doing that sketchy shit. Like in like the ruler, like the ruled area of your page of your maths book, you used to draw purple aliens and stuff in there. You used to get told off all the time. My grandfather taught me how to use a calligraphy pen, so I was writing with a calligraphy pen when I was 8 years old. He was teaching me how to use a calligraphy pen, and then I grew into becoming a sign writer, so with a brush. So I do heaps of calligraphy work too. Yeah, I do tattoos as well. I do tattoos and stuff, and yeah. But right now I'm trying to draw these clouds. If you want to know more, go to my website, Aussie. Go to my About page and you'll tell you heaps about me. Dorika, thanks for the roses and the love hearts. Oh yes, we've got a fan. I needed that. Alright, I want something a little bit more. Giving it the treatment now. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, so just add your shading in. You kind of just gotta. I'm kind of sketching this a bit because I'm still haven't formulated it properly. I guess is the word. So just doing some sketchy stuff. And I'll try and blend those in, eh? Try and get that blended in. Toronto. Yeah. They're kind of, yeah, like ominous clouds, aren't they? Not quite a cyclone. In Australia we call them cyclones. What do you call them? Tornadoes, yeah. We call them cyclones down here, mate. So this is the second kind of layer that I've done. Being extra careful around the lid. You kind of got to just ignore that it's there, but you can't as well. It's like my flying saucer. Oh yeah, you're on the Gold Coast, there you go. I'm speaking to the choir then. We don't even get cyclones down here in SA. We get dust storms. That's it. Dust storms from friggin' Broome, sweeping all the way through all the deserts and stuff. You get mad friggin' dust storms sometimes. That's kind of working out well, I reckon. It is a bit dark there, however. What can I do? Can I either erase it or just try and clean it off? There we go. That's better. Cleaned it off. Just softens it a touch. There we go. It's not as dark. There we go. That's what the fans wanted. I heard them cheering. Oh my god. There we are. Not as sketchy. Oh, is it Shinny? BTW said, I wish I had that kind of talent. My life and talents are like a turd floating in a pool. There you go. No, I'm not going to do a Where's Wally. It's kind of like that, but it's not. It actually means something to me. It's not just like a random pick. I should do the cockroach. You reckon I should do the cockroach? If you've seen my balls tripping series, go to my website, go to my balls tripping series in Shop and Gallery, and there's a cockroach and a gimp that are kind of they appear in most of them. Should hide the cockroach in here somewhere. I won't put the gimp in here, but the cockroach I could put in here. Kind of tie it to that series a bit. These clouds are tying it to that series flat out. So yeah, that pig is, the bee is, you probably can't see the bee from there, there's the bee. Yeah. No, I was going to do shoes on her feet, Mr. Grooving. But guess what she doesn't like to wear? Shoes. So I did shoes on a doll. I had to compromise. Yeah, she hates wearing shoes. Really weird how your alters have these kind of little things going for them. Like, and they like different colours and like they've got different tastes and stuff. So, you know, obviously Sarah likes her ice creams. Got another alter, Talia, she's 10. She likes her friggin' chocolate. It's like, God. And I'm trying to be on a diet. Oh, man. That's where it gets really hard. And they sneak in a chocolate or an ice cream when I'm switched up. I go to the shop. And, yeah. Go down there and have a little treat for themselves. Alright, how are we looking? Are we getting that? No, I'll do down here. Okay. Just fill this one in. Alright, I have to do this one now. Get this one going. What's the teacup? Cup of tea. How's that looking? Getting there? I'll probably go over the mushroom again. Kind of just sketched it in. I kind of did 2 phases. You kind of like, you know, like I'm doing with the clouds, you do 1, 2 and then maybe 3 phases. that mushroom. It's just so I've got to do grass and stuff around it. So yeah. Alright, I've got to move this camera again. Going up. There we are. Going down. There we are. I just got to fill in this top bit. Where are we? Okay. Ah! Heaps of friggin' charcoal dust went flying then. Don't know if you picked that up on the camera. Man. Done. Alright, how's that looking? It's like it's coming towards you, doesn't it now? That is a trippy dream. This is how I dissociate, mate. This is what I look at. This is how I see things. It's my brain. Oh man, I'm kind of a bit tripping out now. Ah, just drawing these clouds in, man.